Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you haven't had a chance to do so by now, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share because we all know that sharing is caring. Hello God, okay? Also make sure to tap that notification bell, that way you'll be updated each and every time I'm uploading something new. Alright. We're doing a mukbang. I made some food. The shit was good. Huh?
Can I try the food yet?
Can you try it with me? That's the point of the video.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah. So chicken and rice with broccoli, cheese. Oh my fucking goodness. Amazing. So I made a little video. I'm not gonna lie, we already had some earlier, and then that's when I came up with the idea to actually let's do a video. Because we haven't done one of these in a very long time. I think we only have like that one we did, right? Like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it, let's just do another one because I want to get into some things, you know? So yeah, let's try it. I'm talking about let's try it when we already tried it. This just takes me back though. When I was a kid, chicken and rice, but had to do the broccoli and cheese. So what you have to do is you have to get your chicken thighs. I always swear by chicken thighs because they're, the way they hold moisture, you can cook the shit out of them. You can roast them. And if you apply the right type of butter and oil, those things can withstand a very long cooking process. Other parts of the chicken they just dry very quickly. But chicken thighs is always my go-to. So as you see in the video, I just basically season them up well, salt, pepper, oregano, thyme, rosemary, red pepper flakes, salt, pepper, all the things, garlic and parsley. And then, you know, I'm from the South, we use mustard. Mustard is also a meat tenderizer and it helps, you know, bring all the flavors together. Let that marinate for 20, 30 minutes. Throw that oil down, you know, the go-to, onion, garlic. I didn't have a bell pepper, but I normally would have used the bell pepper. I was not gonna go back to the store for that shit. Get those things cooking, you know, let some of those fragrance, you know, the what is that shit? Y'all know what it is, huh? The shit. makes it taste good, okay?
Wait, what?
Febreze.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about like when you cook onions and garlics and things like that together a little bit first, just to bring out the aroma or whatever, the flavors. My bad. You're rendering the flavors, and then you add the chicken.
You can't come up with word flavors.
I don't know. You know I'm retarded.
So, hey, y'all hit the Cash App, man. I need to take care of my uncle. We'll put the Cash App below. You know we do every live, so we'll put the Cash App down.
We're not live.
So we can. I know we're not live, but I'm saying you already do it every live, so you might as well just.
That's when I'm live.
We're gonna drop it down right here. Make sure you hit the Cash App so we can take care of Uncle.
Whatever. Anyway, so,
Right here.
add your chicken broth. Yeah, whatever. Add your chicken broth, your cheese, your sour cream. Put that thing on low. It is so good. Let it sit for like maybe 30 minutes. I did mine for like an hour though, depending on how well you want your rice to be. But I like that mushy kind of, not mushy, but really tender rice. Kind of reminds me of chicken and dumplings a little bit. But anyway, I have some questions for him. I haven't interviewed anybody in a very long time. So I'm trying to get back in the game. So I figured, why not test my nephew to see if I still got what it takes. So as y'all know, he turned 18.
Because I'm the most honest person he knows.
Sometimes.
All the time.
Sometimes. So I'm gonna put that down for a minute. And we're gonna get into it. So as y'all know, last year he turned 18. He's a senior in high school. and he's about to embark
But don't get too personal now.
on his own journey of life.
Maybe, man.
And you know me, I always find a reason to go in depth and to have real conversations, and you know, let's get into some things. So, as we know, we just talked about that you are graduating this year. How does that feel?
It's kind of crazy. I kind of don't want to graduate.
Why?
But because I feel like I deserve another year.
You deserve another year?
Yeah.
In what way?
I deserve another year of school. COVID like kind of messed me up, right?
So you're probably like the only fucking
No,
person I've
I'm
ever
not.
met that wants to
No,
spend more time in school.
it's not because of school. It's because of football. I lost the year of eligibility. So I only played 3 years of football instead of 4. So if I would have had another year. Yeah.
Well, knowing that you don't have another year, you know, how does graduating make you feel though?
I don't know. I don't feel like I don't know. I just don't feel like it's time for me to graduate yet. I still feel like I'm just
Okay, but since you are graduating,
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
because it seems
I'm
to
not
me you have
excited
doubts.
for it.
It seems to me you may have doubts. Is there
I'm not
fear
excited
behind
for it.
graduating? Is there?
I'm not excited for it. I don't know what I'm gonna do after, because I feel like a lot of people go blank after school. It's like, what do you do now? You're so used to the program system, 13 years of waking up every day and doing the same thing 5 days a week, to getting a piece of paper and never doing it again. So it's like,
So change.
yeah.
Change makes all of us apprehensive. It's part of life's journey. Change is what makes life a little bit exciting. Embarking in the unknown, you know? And it's not to fear it, it's to embrace it. And when you learn to embrace it, again, that's a life lesson, you know? I don't expect you to, you're young, you have a lot of time to get that. Shit, I just turned 36, I'm still getting that. Change can be, change can be scary when you haven't walked into a certain room before. All the elements look weird and strange, but it's also a nice challenge. And believe it or not, it's not as bad as you think it's gonna be. Trust me. And that was my next question. Like, what's next for you? Any plans? College? Like, what are you trying to get out of this year? Where do you see yourself going to? What would you like to do?
Now what?
Okay, college, and then what do you want to major in?
I don't know. I gotta see what they got for me to major in, because not every college has the same thing.
That wasn't even the question.
What do you
What do you
want to
want
major
to
in?
do? What do you want to do? Most colleges do offer the same things. It's just a
No,
different
they
name
don't.
for it. Sometimes it's a different name for it, or a different pathway.
You know what I want to do? I want to play football.
I know you want to play football, but what do you want to major in? You can't major in playing football. You have to
I
go
just
for a
said
degree.
not all colleges give the same, what's it called? So it depends on the college that I go to. So when I make my final decision, I will base it off of
So basically, you don't know what you want to do.
that.
Other than play
Something
football.
probably like communication or like sports medicine or something like that. Those are the only two that I know for sure that I do. What?
You're just, you're a lot. Jesus.
It's not a lot.
Okay. So I guess it goes into the next thing, honey. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Where would you like to be in 5 years from now?
5 years from now, I'd like to be playing football for a team outside of college, making money.
So either NFL, some type of national team, foreign team, or whatever they call it.
Nah, I'm not doing foreign stuff.
They can pay pretty decent though. It may not be in the vast of millions, but there's some European teams, Canadian teams. They play pretty well. They pay pretty well. Okay. So let's just say, in the grand scheme of it all, that path is not the path. Where do you see yourself then? Life is a bitch. It takes us in many different directions. So oftentimes,
But you know why I'm smiling.
Oftentimes,
But you know why I'm smiling.
Can I finish my thing? Oftentimes, remember my videos are for have a certain purpose. So when I have to stop and give my little wisdom points, you know, it's important that the people can, you know, take that in as well. Because there's someone that has a kid your age that's feeling the same thing you're feeling. So, what was I saying?
That your speeches come with the purpose.
Okay, what I was gonna say is oftentimes the path we set forth, you know, we don't always get there, or life often takes us somewhere else. So let's just say it wasn't headed the way you wanted it to go. Where do you see yourself in? Nah, bro, for real, be real.
Know?
I know you're a hustler. You're smart. You know what's going on. But I mean, outside of football,
you know.
See, that's the problem. People really think,
like, bro,
that they can sell themselves. They want the easier way.
If 18-year-old girls could do it, bro.
I get what you're saying, but you don't have to be what everybody else is. You know, I get it. I understand. Who wants the struggle life when you can, you know? I guess. Moving forward. So, take a look back at your high school experience. How was it overall? Do you have any, you know, special memories? Good memories? Bad memories? Oh shit, what made it bad?
I don't know. My freshman year, is when COVID happened, so like half the year I was doing the online stuff. So I was doing half the year online, and then I went to school, and it was still like social distancing and stuff, so nobody was really still at school. My sophomore year, it was okay. My sophomore year was okay. I just didn't play football because like I just never got on the field. So my junior year was bad, and I wasted my time over there. And then my senior year, I transferred. I had an okay year, I guess, at the school I'm at now, but I thought it was gonna be better.
What could have made it better?
The way the season ended.
Everything, I get that everything was about football, but like, did you not take away anything from your high school experience at all? That's the only drive you had was football. So no personal relationships, none of that stuff sticks out to you as something that's important?
I've never stayed out of school long enough to really have that, I guess.
Is that something that you wish you would have?
Yeah, at my old school, I do have some friends that I still talk to now that I met over there. But there's only a couple, so.
Yeah, sometimes that's all you need. But as long as you made some type of, you know, friendships, connections with people, I feel like that's important. Did you have any girlfriends?
Yeah.
How was that?
It wasn't real, so.
What made it not real?
It wasn't, I mean, I was 14, 15.
Of course it wasn't real. Nothing's real at that age.
Doing anything, you know, like with anybody really. I was only seeing the girl in school and only talking to her in school because I didn't have a phone. So I guess I had school girlfriends, but that's really it.
So y'all didn't go on dates and anything like that?
It's crazy. I don't think I've actually ever been on a date with a girl.
Don't nobody want no broke ass nigga. I'm just playing, bro. I'm just playing. It's difficult.
That's crazy.
But we already talked about that though. It's difficult to find girls in your age range. Let's tell the truth, because girls nowadays want the older dudes who, you know, we talk about that all the time. They want the older guy because they have the money. They're willing to pay. But they don't realize that they're being groomed for other, you know, horrible reasons. Half these niggas sit around here molding little girls because a real woman ain't gonna put up with their foolishness. But it makes it difficult. I think I talked about this in a previous video. It makes it difficult and it fucks up the psyche of young men and young women because they're the ones having to, you know, do with all of that. But it messes them up and it makes them feel like they're not worthy enough to attract someone their age when you got these old ass niggas dangling these financial carrots in front of these hoes' faces. So it makes it difficult for, you know, young men to have, because let's be honest here, y'all ain't supposed to be dripped out the way y'all dripped out now. Y'all ain't supposed, it takes away from the actual meaning of what school really is for. At least when I was growing up, school was always meant for social interaction, social development. You know, even though I was awkward and a loner as fuck, I still had, you know, friends. I was on certain groups and things like that. And, you know, I had my little social network of people or whatever. And I always found that to be important. I always thought just observing, you know, what you guys deal with now in school, it's not looked at the same way. It's not held in high regard anymore. There's no value placed on that. It's all about the way you look, how much money you got, who's flexing on who looks better, this type of shit. And then what happens is you have little girls and young men that seek out people who have more and can do more for them versus just enjoying each other's company and the shared experience of being a young person. What can a 30-plus-year-old person dating a high school girl, what's the reason? There is none. There's no relation, there's no connection, there's no shared experience, unless that old bitch is gonna look back on his old life, which probably he wasn't shit anyway. It's just horrible, and it leaves y'all young men in a fucked up disadvantage. But anyway, okay. Do you have any thoughts on that? On like girls your age in high school, like do you have a message to those types? Do you want to speak on that?
I don't know. I feel like if more, well, I'm not gonna say if more people my age, because a lot of people my age do have it, like older guys have it. But yeah, those type of dudes will get, I would say they get the same type of attention that older guys get though. Because I was gonna say if more kids or boys my age had the type of money or the type of stuff that older guys had, then that would equal out. But no, I would say there's a lot of people my age that are low-key living like that already. So.
But when that becomes the drive, do you have to question, does this person actually like you for you though? Because I feel like a lot of girls may have missed out on a good ass nigga. You're a good ass dude. You have a good heart, you're smart, you're funny, all the things. So if they're just gonna bypass you because you ain't got diamonds in your teeth and all this extra shit, that what teenager, realistically, you know, even if your parents are rich, there should be a limit to how much you're exposing and allowing your, you know, child to be out here just doing and doing. Like, I just find that, you know, do you have to question that too? Like, even if you were walking into a situation, like you want to be an NFL player, don't you think that comes with money, all the accoutrement of groupie hoes and all kinds of shit and people you have to question in your life? So I guess you know, look at it now as a learning experience to prepare you for that life. Because you already know I won't be around forever to be able to get these hoes in line to be able to weed out the gold digging ass bitches. Hello. Anyway, bitch. All right. So, what was the best and the worst part of high school?
I guess the best part of we didn't even win regional champ.
It's all about football.
I guess the best part was sorry. I guess the best part was I don't know. It really wasn't my best part. The worst part is definitely getting exposed by people you thought you could trust. Or somebody you thought you could trust. That's bad, bro. Like, that's bad. That happens to so much people. But it is what it is. It's a universal experience, I guess.
What do you mean? Can you elaborate?
Like, bruh. Like, you know, when people talk or whatever, you feel me? They start
gossip, rumors. Everybody start, you know, thinking they know some shit that ain't really
cook
true.
some stuff up real quick.
Not in the kitchen cooking up drama and mess.
And then
I love it.
Stuff gets out there and it's just like,
That's the thing I think that's important that people learn is that, you know, we be out here judging young people, but not realizing that there's a lot of things. There's a lot of adversity that you're faced with in school. And the pressures, they change and they get even harder and harder, I feel like, for every generation. In this generation, no wonder a lot of these young people are suffering from mental illness and a lot of, you know, psychotic breaks and a lot of just depression and sadness and things of that nature. And I just, you know, it takes as long as it's gonna take. You'll get back to your little girls in a minute, child.
No,
they'll
back
wait.
to my little game in a minute. Yeah.
Game and girls, the two G's of your life. Nigga.
Sorry. So, he thinks I could be a model. Do y'all think I could be a model?
Yeah, you can be a model. Y'all have seen him on my Tika Naturals commercials. He can definitely be a model. I keep trying to tell him.
I got a tattoo note now though, bro. They're not gonna like that.
They love that. Especially the fucking certain modeling agencies like that. Depends on the brand. And it's edgy, it's young, it's youthful. A lot of people love that type of shit.
Sky.
Trust, I know what I'm talking about. All right, so we're almost done. I know you're ready to get the fuck out of here, but we're almost done, okay?
We got
a few
two
more
more
questions and we're done.
You got two more. Pick
High
your
school
best
can be
two.
hard for most. How did you navigate through it all?
Music. Next question. NBA YoungBoy to be specifically.
Yeah, they know that by now.
And to be specific, sorry.
Okay. Do you have any advice for anyone that's about to go into high school? Because it can be difficult. A lot of people can be nervous. Again, there's a lot of pressures that y'all be facing. So is there any advice that you may have?
People don't stick around, bro. But I feel like that's a life lesson, though.
So, I mean, well, then what's the advice, though? To not expect
Don't
expect them to stick around?
Yeah, that too, but don't, I guess.
Don't pour so much.
Yeah, don't pour so much or give too much about yourself to somebody. Because either they'll use it against you or they'll disappear. I don't know.
And you're obviously speaking from personal experience.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm sorry you had to go through all that. That's fucked up, because I feel like when I was younger, I feel like we would have been friends in high school.
I whooped your ass a couple times.
No, totally the other way around. I would have wore you the fuck out in the streets of life. I was a different type of person in high school. I was an angry, fighting ass nigga. I would have beat your ass, and we would have been friends. Because most of the people I fought back then, we became friends. Oh man, you cool as fuck. Yeah, you just thought, you thought because of the bitch that you was gonna get your ass, the fuck out of here, nigga. Anyway, were there any pressures or adversities that you found yourself facing in high school or school period? Because school is the place you find your identity, you find yourself, or the journey of finding yourself at least, where you fit in, all the things, where you're learning more in those environments than you are at home a lot of times. You're being exposed to all these different things in one particular place. So, was there certain pressures,
Nah, I never really fed into anything like that. I was never really a big peer pressure type of person.
So you never felt like you needed to match a certain energy because you saw everybody else being a certain way? You just followed your own?
I mean, when it comes to like clothes and stuff, maybe, but nothing.
No behaviors or anything like that? Okay.
Nah.
That's what's up. Okay. And the last question I have for you, if you could talk to your younger self, what advice would you give?
Don't take everything so personal. Learn to just say fuck it to some stuff. Not everything deserves a response, I guess.
Well, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I appreciate you taking the
30
time
minutes
out
of my life.
because you're so busy.
30 minutes.
You're
of my
so
life.
busy. So busy. Fuck.
Oh, this was so stressful. Remember, hit the Cash App down.
This was stressful.
Hit the Cash App down.
Oh, Lord. Drop it in the
Make sure
comments.
you
Let me know what
put
y'all think
that
about
down
this
there.
commentary. We do appreciate you guys. Yeah. Be blessed and never stressed. Have a wonderful day. Thank you again, sir. Yeah. Take care, y'all. Bye.